The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hauraki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyte, Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company on this glorious Monday afternoon, the 25th of August, 2025. And you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries and gourmet eats that'll change the game.
Yummy.
Great stuff, Mogi, you stallion. Big weekend for you, but looking hot as always, mate. How's life?
Yeah, I'm going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. What a weekend it was in the beautiful Wellington region. We had a ball, didn't we, there with a little bit of beer van, a little bit of live show, a little bit of a few beers responsibly. A little bit of stay up too late, a little bit of stay up too late again, a little bit of don't feel very good today.
Yeah.
A little bit of feel better tomorrow. A little bit of let's just get through the show, a little bit of we'll be right, a little bit of backbone.
Speaking of which, Keyzie,
A little bit of shut up and get on with it.
you're a little bit under the weather today. You've
Little
got
bit.
swimmers here. Well,
You know I don't have swimmers here.
Well, some kind of concoction of swimmers here.
No, I have an earache.
You got an earache.
And I think I know where it's come from.
How you going, mate? You're struggling a bit today, I understand.
To be honest, this is the second time I've gone to a live show and come away with a sickness.
Yeah.
And I think if because Pugs, unfortunately, he's not here the next couple of days. He's away with family. Unfortunately, he had a sad thing happen in his family. But I think if he was here, I might not have come in today.
Right.
It would have been my
right.
first sick day from the big show.
Right.
But when you've got something like that on the line, you never want to give it up.
No, it's true, you don't.
Yeah, I don't know. And, I'll just get drugged up, come in here, infect you guys, do the show, good as gold.
Yeah, backbone.
Well, I love live shows. My only reluctance in those situations is having to sort of mix with the filth.
Yes.
It's like sending your kids to daycare. And there's all the other kids there with their filthy diseases just spreading it around. There's always a high percentage and a high chance of contracting something when you're doing live shows.
Exactly right, and just like at a daycare, you have a bunch of little backbones with all the sort of common sense of a 3-year-old coming up and spitting in your face because they're so steamed. You know?
Yes, yeah.
That's what I was coming across anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, but I tell you what, it was great being down in Welly. Absolute pleasure, and nice to do it in the pub this time.
It was.
It was a bloody good experience. We're definitely going to do it again. And the good news is, fellas, we've come back in and we are kicking off, of course, the first day of the 90s countdown. Should we rip into that?
Yeah, I think we're up to 407.
Wake up and smell the 90s.
Now,
The Nothing But 90s Countdown on Hauraki.
thanks to Super Liquor.
Celebrating 30 years of cheers.
That's right, 407. Any guesses as to which band it is there, fellas? Fellas.
No, I don't know, man.
I mean, it's written on the screen there. You can
Well, I don't want to give it away.
Oh, okay.
It's a nice surprise when the opening bars kick in, Keyzie, you
Jace,
know?
what about you? Do you want to...
No idea, mate.
Oh, okay, here we go.
The Nothing But 90s Countdown on Radio Hauraki 407. Pearl Jam, Nothing Man.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Van Halen there on the 90s Countdown, coming in at a whopping 406.
That's a hit.
That's a hit, man. It's got
That was a hit.
written all over it.
Don't forget the Nothing But 90s Countdown is all thanks to our mates at Super Liquor. They are celebrating their 30th birthday. They have heaps of 30th birthday deals. Plus, you can enter to win great prizes at your local Super Liquor as well.
So good. So we were down in Welly on Thursday night. It was fantastic going down there. It was fantastic being at Parrot Dog. What a great pub that is.
Great bar.
Great bar. Beautiful Lyle Bay there. Met a lot of the backbones.
My favourite thing about that pub was that the most responsibly steamed person there was the guy who runs the pub.
Right.
And so it was kind of like, he was the one setting the tone, which I quite liked.
Yeah.
A glass smashed and everyone turned around.
Oh, that's right.
The first one of the whole night, and it was the guy we just interviewed about running the pub.
That's right.
And so I was like, so I was like, yeah, sweet as, man. Everyone can do whatever they want.
At the end of that, on the Friday, there was a bit of fragility in the team. And Mogi, on the Friday show, I recall you saying something along the lines of, I don't know whether I get back on the horse or not. Because you were staying down there for the weekend, and you were uncertain how to progress.
Yeah, that's right. I wasn't sure whether I should go back to my hotel room just for a bit of a power nap before heading out that evening, because I was going to hang out with my sister, or sister-in-law, but sister and her partner. So I ended up just thinking, bugger it, I'll go around, I'll just have a few there, and then I can be done by 10, because if I have a power nap, then I'm going to have more energy.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
So I went around there, and there ended up being quite a few people around there, as it turned out. But regardless, I was still intent on sticking to my plan. I rang a mate. I was meant to catch up with him on the way home. And then he said, "Oh, look, mate, I've got to take the kids to football in the morning. I'm just going to flag it." And I was like, righto. So by that stage, it was about 9:30. The next time I looked at my watch, it was 5:30.
In the morning.
Yeah.
Wait, what? 5:30 in the
I don't know
morning.
if my watch is broken or what the guts is.
Well,
time flies when you're responsibly having one or just two drinks.
Yes. So when your watch was maybe broken, did you notice it was starting to get light again after being dark for a while?
No, it still wasn't light, thankfully.
Okay.
I called it. I said, I'm done. A couple of people with me said...
Good. At least you called it at 5:30.
Yeah, well, that's well, a couple of the people with me, they said, oh, no, well, we can still stay up. And so they stayed up. They went for a walk down to the beach, scared some local children.
Great.
And then they got to bed about 9:30 or 10. So it could have been worse.
Yes.
Now the next day I was meant to head up to Kapiti to go and see another.
Well, no, that day.
Oh, that day. Yeah. So that day, well, no, after my sleep, which is the next day.
The next day, yeah.
I was meant to go up and see him for the night, and I had to say no.
Yes.
I had to say no to that one because I thought that is 100%. I went 3:30 on the Thursday night, 3:30 a.m. I got to bed, 5:30 a.m. On what was effectively the Saturday. And then if I went to my mate's place, that would have been 6 or 7 a.m. And today it would be feeling like Keyzie. So I feel like I did the right thing.
Yeah. Because you got back on the horse, but at some point you're flogging a dead horse.
I was it's amazing how much life that horse has got in it.
Yeah, yes.
It is an old horse, man, but it knows what to do when it gets in the home stretch, and that is go like a bastard.
Yeah.
It's done it a million times. It smells the finish line, and it just absolutely goes for it. Before you know, everybody's cheering for you, and you're just into it hundies.
Yes.
But once it crosses the finish line, it dies on its ass pretty quick. But had a fantastic weekend. Beautiful sunny day on Saturday and Sunday. Now, Saturday to recover, I did not get off the couch. Were you at a hotel?
No,
I stayed round at my sister's joint.
Right, okay.
I had to go and pick up my gear. I had to go and pack my suitcases out of the hotel that I had not stayed in, and then take it round to my sister-in-law's place. And then I just stayed on the couch all day underneath a blanket, just absolutely trawling the socials. And then went to bed, and then the next day got up and watched all the rugby and all that sort of carry on. So yeah, I had a ripper of a time, and I was pretty proud of myself, man, for not going 3 nights in a row. What a backbone.
Yeah, massive backbone, man.
That's what I like
Thanks,
about Mogi.
man.
He's restrained.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
hugely
That's
responsible.
right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But nonetheless, Wellington, we did have a fantastic time coming down, visiting you guys. 3483. Where should we take the big show on the road next? If you're keen to have us, feel free to send through a pub location to your local and whatever town it may be. And every text on 3483 in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
Good stuff, mate. Let's get back to the countdown. 405.
Number 405, Stone Temple Pilots, Big Bang Baby.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Number 404 there on the 90s countdown. Head like a hole this beautiful Monday afternoon. So beautiful, in fact, that Mogi's had to lower the blinds.
Yeah.
So he doesn't get blinded by the glorious sun.
Yeah. Hey, fellas, Friday afternoon. So we did the big show down in Welly's there. We finished up, and then Jason and I were the last flight of the night out of Wellington.
Yeah, we were stoked about that.
For whatever reason it might be, it just meant that we had to spend about 3 hours at the airport, which is fine. And lucky one of us has a koru membership. Which one of us is it, Jace?
Oh, Keyzie. Game of two halves, money bags, Keyzie.
No, what it is just smart use of our AirPoints Visa gives me a koru membership every single year, which
and
is
you
great.
pay for it, eh?
Yeah, using your AirPoints, yeah. And so that's great, and it makes you get to the airport nice and early because you want to have a feed, you want to have a few free beersies and things like that. It also lets you swipe in a guest. And Jace has been swiped in by you or myself, Mogi, 10 times.
Yeah.
never says thank you. Have you noticed that?
Oh, never.
Never, ever. The way he said thank you this time was we found a spot in the corner and I was absolutely gassed. Like I was hungover. I was in all sorts. He walks off. He comes back with a small tart and a chocolate slice from the buffet. And he goes, there you go, Keyzie.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That was his way of saying thank you.
That's really... Wow.
Was by going up and finding two of the things I would never have eaten at all and then presenting them to me. So
at least he made an effort.
Yeah,
it's the thought in that case that counts.
Yeah.
Good on you, man.
I don't know if you guys know this. Oh, well, if you know this, Mogi, because Keyzie does. Everything's free in there.
Yeah.
And
well,
so
it's not free because you pay for it at a certain point.
So I was like filling my boots.
Yes.
As you can imagine.
Yeah.
I was going hard because we had 3 hours to kill. And I'm a pretty sensitive fella, but I got the distinct impression that Keyzie was embarrassed by my behaviour there.
It was the amount of times you were getting up and then you'd go away and come back with just the randomest little assortment of food.
Yeah.
And you can really spot someone who hasn't paid for it because they're just acting a bit different.
And also, and this is something that I notice as well, is they don't eat everything. They'll have a bite of each thing.
Yes. So Jase comes back, right? He's got, a whole lot of crackers, a little slice of cheese and some piccalilli, a mountain of piccalilli.
And
He makes two of them and then just walks off again, and then the lady comes and clears his plate, and then he comes back with another stupid little plate of stuff that doesn't go together, eats a little bit, walks off, she clears his plate. And I'm just sitting there like, you are so embarrassing.
What, without a word of a lie, Mogi, this is what happened. I had a plate with all sorts of cheeses, crackers, and piccalilli. Cracker! And piccalilli. This is exactly what happened. I put the plate down in front of me, and Keyzie went, "What the hell are you doing, man?" And I said, "Having some cheese and crackers." And he went, "With piccalilli?"
Right.
And I went, "Yeah." And he went, "Oh, you're so weird, man."
Is this without a word of a lie? Is it?
And I was like, what's weird about eating cheese and crackers and piccalilli? You know what I'm saying?
It was just someone really doing a hit and run on all the free food in the buffet.
Yeah.
Free in quotation marks.
And admittedly, I might have put a bit of stuff in my satchel.
Yeah, well, that's why you travel around with your satchel, which has only got your phone in it, some Nicorette gum.
Yes.
And that's
And three lighters.
Three lighters and a fourth and a fifth in his jeans.
Yeah.
That go off through airport security, and it's a smart way to go.
Thanks,
and then
man.
you just fill it up with like wheels of cheese and roast potatoes.
Exactly,
and,
man.
Beef rendang.
My wife was stoked when I got home and I laid out a buffet for her, you know what I mean? And of course, all my shoplifting.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
actually, there's quite a lot of stuff in my bag. It's not just wheels of cheese.
Well, that's all, Jason. You're welcome to come in with me anytime, man.
Yeah, thanks, buddy.
Is that how you said thank you? Is that you saying thanks?
There, did you hear how sarcastic it was?
Yeah. Can you just say thank you?
Thanks, buddy.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Everclear there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Everclear coming in at number 403. Of course, there was a bit of rugby league action over the weekend, and we've got our old mate Charlie Gubb on the line. Charlie, in the corresponding game last year, the fellas were handed their asses a 66-6 loss. The Titans got off to a flyer again. I thought, here we go. But no siree, Bob. They hung tough.
Yeah, we did, brother. We clapped their cheeks.
We chapped their cleeks, man. We absolutely did. And the good thing about it, Charlie, is it really cemented our spot in the top four, right? So because there's been a lot of hate. There's been a lot of hate at the Waz. They're starting to lose, run out of troops and stuff. But all you need to do is cement that top four spot, get yourself a home final, and anything could happen.
Yeah, that's right. I don't know. Are we cemented? I don't know if we're cemented.
Nah.
I don't know if there's cement.
We've
I would
poured
say
it.
cemented.
We've poured the cement. It's not dry yet, but we're hoping it'll, do the job.
Yeah, it's still a bit green, but don't drive on it.
Well,
Yeah,
exactly.
Keep the animals inside, or they'll ruin it.
Yeah, but there might be a little bit of time to draw something in it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
little.
Like
What I'm
Warriors.
saying is that performance was good. Like they obviously scored a few points at the end, but that whole game, just our defense won us the game. They were always kicking from their own half. They'd never really looked like coming out of their own half, the Titans. So I don't know. stuff we saw mid-season, when we were peaking. So maybe we are coming.
Yeah, absolutely. The halves look good. A little bit of extra time for them to be together. Roger looked amazing. Nice to have Rocco Berry back. He appeared to get injured yet again, only in the final minute for the rest of his life. He's probably out for the rest of his life. I'm not too sure, but just giving them more time together, I think, is a good thing, and it's a huge improvement on last week.
Yeah, it's a massive improvement. Not much you can really say about it. It was easy to watch. They never really looked like losing. I don't know, just because I was thinking it was going to be a close game or Titans might win. I was kind of waiting like, oh shucks, when are they going to score a few tries in a row? But they just were not threatening at all. I don't know. It was because of our defense, but there's obviously some issues going on with the Titans as well. Or Des Hasler's just been sacked.
Yeah, absolutely, Charlie. And you found time to watch the game because obviously when we left you on Thursday night there, you were expecting the birth of your third child.
Yeah, the child hasn't come, and Thursday night was good. Thanks for helping me find my car keys, fellas.
Yeah, it was a great night. People were devastated that you didn't make it for the live show. You turned up slightly afterwards. There were texts coming in, where the F is Charlie Gubb, etc., etc. You turned up eventually. You made up for lost time, brother.
Yeah, I didn't want to, I had a bit of social anxiety, I drove past and there was a big-ass crew, so I just sat in the car and waited for it to finish.
Yeah, well, you would have felt better once you had 57 absolutely hammered 21-year-olds coming up to you and punishing you with their best-of yarns from when they were playing footy when they were 7.
No, it was good. No, you got a very good fan base. Everyone's... Yeah, it's not like anything else, really. I've only been to a couple of... Greens Party rallies and stuff like that have rivaled it, so it was really good.
And the great thing is there's only dudes there.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of men flooding around.
Yes.
Hey,
Charlie! What the bloody hell? Actually, there was a mature woman there who was a huge fan of the show.
Oh, really?
And I find actually...
You're making a big deal out of one woman.
There were a couple that were big fans that were there.
Wow.
So we do have, some female fans, Charlie, you filthy bastard.
That's how you described it.
No, we will. Yeah, that's real toilet talk. Not really. I'm just kind of pandering to the audience. I don't
He's actually a squeaky clean dude usually. Charlie, having said all that, man, who was your Porter King player of the round?
Roger Tuivasa.
Yeah, had to be.
He's a beast.
Yeah, I mean, try-scoring machine. He's run for damn near 300 metres every single game for the best part of a month, and he gets a 10% discount on his next Porter King Portaloo rental. Is that correct, Charlie?
Yeah, I mean, we'll work something out, right?
Don't want to commit to it on air. All good, bro. Thanks for catching up with us, Charlie, and don't forget, if you're in the Wellington area, you need a Portaloo, to hit up Uncle Charlie at Porter King.
Thanks, fellas.
Good on you, mate. Hey, number 402 on the countdown now, but a crowded house for you.
Number 402, crowded house, locked out.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
The Black Crows there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon now. That's the end of the countdown for today, I believe. Starts up again tomorrow morning, fellas.
That's right, starts at 8 a.m. Jason, nothing but 90s countdown, all thanks to our mates at Super Liquor. They're celebrating their 30th birthday. So if you head in store, there's heaps of great prizes that you can actually win. And of course, we've got this magnificent 90s countdown to celebrate as well. So it's going to be a good week.
Yeah, good stuff. Let's talk TV, shall we? What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yeah. Okay, fellas. Last night I watched a TV show called Warren's Vortex, starring the magnificent Maaka Pohatu.
He was on Wellington Paranormal.
He was on Wellington Paranormal. He was Sergeant Maaka. So we are going to be talking to him at some point, I think. And
today.
Is it today?
Yes.
Hey, how good. So that'll be lovely to see him. Anyway, he's the lead man in this. Warren's Vortex is a new local series from the makers of Wellington Paranormal. The series follows barbecue-loving Warren, a family man who's had a vortex in his backyard shed for years that he only uses for grass clippings. When his daughter falls in, he goes in after her, and what follows is them visiting many different worlds. So it's a half-an-hour sitcom, very, very funny cast. Milo Cawthorne, Cohen Holloway, Millen Beard, Jeanette MacDonald, amongst others. it's sort of like a cross between, I guess, paranormal a little bit, and Doctor Who, and maybe the Mighty Boosh, which is out of the UK.
Very Rick and Morty as well.
Yeah, Rick and Morty, and I saw the first episode last night. Great job. I'm giving it 4 buzzies. It's on TVNZ Plus and also TVNZ Linear. It's on every Sunday night at 7 p.m. Highly recommend. A first episode is very difficult and they do a great job. Some genuine laugh out loud moments in it. The cast is great. Great for kids. Get your kids watching it as well. She's a ripper.
Like a family sitcom.
She's a
Great
family
stuff.
sitcom. Yeah, boy.
Nice. 4 buzzies out of 5. Not bad.
It's pretty good. I started watching last night Slow Horses.
Oh, yeah, good.
Oh, with Gary Oldman.
With Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
And I had reverberating in my head, Mogi was telling me the first episode, but it's good. It's good. And so I said to my wife, the first episode might be a bit crap because old Mogi said so.
Oh, it was more the first season.
It was more first season. Really enjoyed it.
Great.
I'm really liking it.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman as the cranky old bastard is just magnificent in terms of embodying the most heinous person you can imagine. He just does such a good job. But is there a heart of gold underneath it all, Mogi, is the question that I ask. It's kind of a thriller / spy type setup.
Mystery drama.
A mystery drama. But it was also, I found it really easy to follow. I was and really enjoyed all of the cast, actually.
Question. Is it a Keyzie's wife type series?
Nothing
or is it
is.
too full
Nothing
on?
is.
I don't know if it is, Keyzie.
No, it's not.
Like, is it too full on?
Yeah.
Like, is there lots of...
It's too good.
No,
Yeah.
but like, I genuinely, like...
Well,
I
nothing.
need
She
help.
can't handle anything.
No, well, that's not true.
According to what you've said, she doesn't like anything.
So...
Any kind of drama, any kind of somebody getting shot, any kind of...
violence and scariness.
It's a spy mystery thriller. No good for her.
But you can...
But if she's seen Grand Designs...
Mike... You can have those things without it being like really violent or without it being
From
really...
what I've heard from you, this is not the show for her.
Yeah,
Right,
probably
okay.
not.
Yeah.
But as I say, I really enjoyed it. My wife really enjoyed it because
Yes.
she's really open to lots of stuff.
Can I ask you how you're feeling about Apple overall as a provider of content?
I actually find it really good.
Yes.
Really good. I thought...
Less content but higher quality.
Yes, I'd agree with that. And I'm going to give Slow Horses 3.9 buzzies
Wow.
Out of 5.
out of 5.
I watched the second episode of that manhunt for Osama bin Laden.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Second episode, not as grabbing as the first episode was, and it's just a whole lot of Americans wanking on about basically battle strategies and how they tried to kill people and they went in there and they let them have it and all this sort
Yeah,
of shit.
that's good stuff.
So that is really hard to watch.
That's a punish, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm up to episode 3 now, which I assume is them finding him.
Right.
And I do know where they found him and what his situation was. So I'm quite excited to see that in depth.
Yes.
That's on Netflix. 3 buzzies out of 5.
There's that famous sort of picture of Hillary Clinton, who was Secretary of State, Obama, in the war room there, very tense looking on as they
Yeah.
went in.
That's right. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll give that I think I might actually have already seen it.
But then my wife can watch that. It's fine.
Right.
So I don't know. If anyone can-
Well, why don't you play it and then see how she goes?
Okay, we'll do that.
I think she'll be all right with Slow Horses, actually.
Oh, you've changed your tune.
There's not a massive amount of violence or anything.
Okay.
A bit of farting.
There's some farting.
Listen, farting.
He's
Yeah.
ripping ass.
She loves farting.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You're welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Monday afternoon. The time is 4 minutes past 5 o'clock, and you, right now, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away at Reburger today.
Sauce chicken.
Just on the sauce chicken there, fellas. They've actually added sauce chickens to all the stores across the country.
Right.
Now,
What do you mean?
well, you know how they have those chickens
Yes.
that serve you?
They serve you. They have chicken around their sauce
around their neck.
Yeah, little bottles.
So it's a real chicken. It's wearing like a little waiter's outfit,
Yeah.
and it has a sauce necklace. And so if you order fries or what, the chicken will come out, and you can dip it in its necklace, and then it'll
That's
go
right.
back. They've actually added something to the menu as well called sauce chicken.
Right.
And it's 5. Basically, how it is 5 original Super Nash or Louisiana tenders plus your pick of 3 sauces.
Yeah.
All right. There's also brand new hot honey buffalo sauce. And this is all because we were banging on about sauce chickens. Yeah.
Jeez,
and now,
I'm loving it.
Now
man.
you can eat them.
Good. Well, I was actually, without a word of a lie, I was there last night. Got a halloumi burger for the kid there, and I had something, I think it was called a King Royal or something or other, and the missus had something that started with DD. Can't remember what it was.
DD.
Double D.
But it was yum. Really good. And I'll tell you what, man, I don't know if you've had them before, but the chips are out the gate.
They're so good. I was unfortunately away at our family batch this weekend, so I wasn't able to get any wee burger. We had a disaster on the food front too, on that front. So,
do you want to tell us about that next?
Oh, okay, sure. It's a great story.
It's a great yarn, man.
It's a really good yarn.
Is it really?
It's a great yarn.
Man, you're not going to believe it.
It's unbelievable.
I was going to switch off while you told the story, but if it's that good, I'm going to be here ready to go.
I have one ear on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I will.
In the meantime, here's Arctic Monkeys.
Oh, that's the tune.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Filter there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. And you fellas have waxed lyrical about your weekends. Old Mogi getting back on the horse and thrashing the living bejesus out of it. Old Keyzie has been sick all weekend.
Yeah, doing nothing and being at home all weekend and being sick.
It's been a sicker.
But then I sort of dug a little deeper, and he was sick. He's got glue ear or something.
Got an
eerie.
earache and a chest infection.
Yeah.
But it's all G.
I had a really lovely weekend, fellas, actually. I went to the family batch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, which is, really nice.
How come you only call it the family batch on air, but off air you call it my batch?
Because I want people to know that I'm not some rich bastard that owns a batch. It's not my batch, it's a family batch.
But you could buy it if you wanted to.
Oh, I could if I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, okay, cool.
But my wife and I had an absolute mare. Because the thing about the batch is when you go to the batch, there's kind of 4 things you do. You walk, you fish, you swim, you make love, you eat.
That's 5 things.
Yeah, it's so many things.
I'm starting to think one of those.
I know which one of those is getting struck.
And you eat. But anyway, what our usual plan of attack when we go to the batch is we drive to Waiuku, we stop at the supermarket there, and we load up on food.
That's on the way, is it?
That's on the. Yeah. It's about halfway to the batch from our place. Right, so this time my beloved wife said to me, "Hey, there's this really cool like deli / grocery store on the way. Should we stop there, stud?"
Oh, nice.
That's what she calls me, stud. She calls me stud.
That's good, man. Do you want me to call you
Sounds
that?
like a funny nickname, eh?
No, it's
What is
for
it?
reals.
Like hoodie jizz.
What is it? Dud.
Stud.
Oh.
But anyway, true story. And she said, let's stop at this deli, blah, blah, and get some food from there. And I went, that's a great idea, darling. Let's do it. So we stop at this deli / grocery shop. And to be fair, there's nothing really there.
Yeah.
It was kind of, there's not a lot of stuff. What we did buy was like a little wedge of cheese. Just a little
What
wedge
kind of cheese?
It was a kind of camembert.
Oh, yes.
And a couple of coffees, and off we went. And then we got to Waiuku, and we were going a slightly different path, having a bit of a tiki tour around. And then we discovered this other supermarket, and I was like, by geez, my love, I've never noticed that supermarket before. And she went, haven't you, stud? And
Can I just say, this is already one of the best yarns we've ever told. But
I tell you what, it gets better.
It does.
And I said, why don't we go to that supermarket?
What'd she say?
And she said, good idea, stud. So we went into the supermarket, and it looked like it was going out of business without a word of a lie. It was really dark. There was no food on the shelves.
Yeah.
And we bought like a sort of stale sourdough loaf.
Yum.
And I think my wife bought an apple. And then my wife said to me, hey, stud, do you want to go next door to the, there's an op shop.
Oh, yeah.
Good idea, babe. Let's do that. So we went to the op shop. That was cool. Anyway, we get to the batch.
Are you not going
finally.
to tell us what it looked like inside and whether it was going out of business and what you bought?
Oh, it was a thriving op shop. It was one of the better ones I've been to, Mogi, to be
Nice.
fair. It's packed to the gunnels with stuff.
Did your wife buy you some new shirts?
No, not this time. She didn't find me because we were quite keen to get to the batch. 'Cause
Oh,
we
I
only
bet.
had one night. So we get to the batch. I go into the lounge. I'm just chilling out. And then I go into the kitchen and my wife's standing there looking very bemused. And I said, what's going on? What's the problem? And she said, did we actually buy any food? And I was like, well, yeah, didn't we? I look in the fridge. We've got a little slither of cheese wedge of cheese. We've got frozen chicken that we brought from home and some salad. And when I say salad, I mean some lettuce and a capsicum. We've got one apple and a loaf of stale sourdough. And we were like, what the were we thinking? And it was like, oh, shall we? Oh, well, we're going to have to go back to the supermarket. That's ridiculous. We've got no food. And then we went, oh, actually, we can't be asked because it's like an hour and a half round trip there and back again.
Right.
We'll just backbone it.
So
you know
what do
I
you
mean? Well, that was the food that we had for the entire weekend. We found some grapefruit. We had some grilled grapefruit with a bit of sugar on it.
Man.
That sounds so shit.
And of course, I got a seal in the net.
Oh, you're good.
Clubbed the little bastard there.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you eat it?
Nah.
Nah, they're full of fat.
Yeah, they're blubbery, man.
Well, why did you...
Well, I caught it in the net, man. It's
sport.
It's putting it out of its misery, Keyzie.
Oh, is that sport?
Yeah. It was an absolute disaster, fellas. Did you love my story?
I tell you what, it's an all-timer. Clip that one up, would you, Dilly, man?
3483, did you like Jason's story? Everyone in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Jane's Addiction there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time 5:27.
Certainly is. If you've just joined us, before those two songs, just then, Jace told an all-timer of a story. And we finished the break by asking what you, New Zealand, thought of his little story there about going to the batch.
It was unreal.
It was unreal.
It was one of my better stories for sure, fellas.
Check these texts out on 3483. Hoity Jizz, that was an all-timer.
Thank you.
Love Jace's weekend story. How good, smiley face. That was a great story. I can't believe you guys cut him off before it got interesting or relevant. 5 buzzers. Love the story, Jace. Keep them coming. Your backbone. Cheers.
Oh, great stuff.
This one here. I thought Keyzie's stories were terrible. Then Jace came waddling over with that monstrosity.
I actually got a text from my wife on that great story, fellas, and it said, very good true story, stud.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. That's all that matters, man.
Yeah, I'm here to make the people happy.
Fellas, can I ask you a question? Have you ever cranked a hog?
Sorry, what?
Yeah.
Have you ever cranked a hog?
Yes.
Yeah.
Heaps.
So you've... Really?
Yeah.
In my 20s, like, furiously.
Because obviously, crank the hog. When you crank a hog, it means, like, pimp your ride, like, do up your car.
Yeah.
Because the hog is the car or the motorbike.
Does it?
And cranking it is like customizing it.
Is that the first time that term's ever been used?
Cranking the hog?
No, I mean in this way.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
That's how we used to. That's what we used to.
You used to go around to your mate's place to crank the hog.
No, I don't go around to their house and crank their hog. No,
Did you
usually
go, why not?
I'll be cranking my own hog.
Right.
Yeah.
But you must have, because sometimes I know, that you.
What?
Well, your dad definitely helps you crank your hog.
100%, because he's a mechanic. He's big into cars. My whole family.
Yeah.
Has pretty much made a career off of cranking hogs.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, that's why I thought you'd go to your mate's place to crank a hog.
So what's out of it is your dad cranks the hog, really, let's be honest, and you just get video footage of it.
No. That's what you guys say I do. Like my truck, for example, my hog.
The one that broke down in the car park.
Yes, every
It
old
was
car.
leaking fluid all over the
I
joint.
fixed it.
But
And
you
now
thought
it's
was
fine.
spraying fluid all over
really
the garage.
burst into flames.
That's the one. That hog, right? My dad and I cranked it together.
Yeah.
Because, it's a father-son project to do up this car, right? And so the long and short of this is...
Where are we going with
can
this?
you get to the point?
Well, I'm trying. I'm getting waylaid. And now the story's taking longer than Hoity J's batch story. But the reason we bring it up is because we are celebrating the launch of a brand new Panhead Roadhog NZ IPA. And we're doing that by upgrading one person's hog.
Have you got another lolly in your mouth, Keyzie?
Yes, but who cares? Who cares? I'm trying to make sure my voice doesn't go. So basically, we want you to send us a picture of your hog, your motorbike, or your car, and we'll give you some
What about
cash.
a skateboard?
No.
Okay. I'm just finding out what the parameters are,
This is good. Yeah, I thought you were taking the piss there, but then I realised it was a genuine,
Yeah.
great question.
Bicycle?
No, maybe. We're preferring motorbikes and cars.
Okay, okay.
Because if we're going to, so send us in photos of your hog, your motorbike, your car, and we're going to choose one, and then we're going to crank it. We're going to give you some cash to make that happen.
Right.
which I think is pretty exciting. The whole time we've worked here, we've never done a promo where we've done up an old car. That's right up my alley. You know what I mean, fellas?
Yeah.
Can I send a picture of one of my stock cars?
Sure, but you can't enter it because you work here at the radio station.
Oh, what?
I'm sick of. I've told you that. Hey, this is all thanks to Panhead's new Roadhog NZ IPA.
Wow!
Just like its namesake, Roadhog is an old school IPA built with new school hops. Crack into one now.
Just to clarify here, Keyzie, on a serious note, we want people to tell us what they want to do to crank their hog.
No. We want them to send in photos of their hog at hauraki.co.nz, their car, when I say their hog, their car or their motorbike, and then we would choose one of them and we will crank it, aka we will pimp it, we will do it up.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's pretty straightforward. Photos,
I don't know why you're getting confused, Jace.
Photos of your hog at hauraki.co.nz, and then one lucky person will get it cranked thanks to Panhead.
I'm not looking forward to seeing photos of these hogs.
Yeah, Dilly's going to be the one in charge of going through that. Up next, though, fellas, New Zealand actor Maaka Pohatu.
Oh, how good, man. Yeah, great.
Famously from Wellington Paranormal, to discuss a brand new TV show.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Queens of the Stone Age there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this glorious Monday afternoon. Very special guest and a good mate of old Moogie's. Maaka Pohatu, the actor. G'day, mate. How's life?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Good on you, mate. You're looking very good.
Thank you.
You've been working out.
Yeah. Bit of jiu-jitsu.
You have been working out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, last night, and the reason why you're here, and we should probably get into this, is you're the lead actor in a new TV show called Warren's Vortex.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's great.
What about this guy? And we'll get into what it's all about, but we were watching it last night, and we haven't seen you for a while, even though you live around the corner and you never come and see us. And we never come and see you. And as soon as you came on screen, my wife said, effing hell. Effing hell.
He's skinny.
That's how hot you're looking, man.
Thank you, mate.
You're a goddamn sex machine. I'm on board 100%, and I know you love hearing this stuff, bro.
Oh, man.
But you look amazing.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man.
What's your
loving
secret?
No big secret. After the last season of Paranormal, I went and got bariatric surgery.
Yeah.
And that took care of the bulk, but I still had to do something to keep the uptake.
Yeah, right.
The maintenance. So I jumped into a hobby where you strangle your mates. And
So,
yeah.
You said jiu-jitsu before.
Yeah.
So you're actually on the ground wrestling around, because I've heard that is an amazing way to keep fit.
Oh, I love it, man. And you just learn skills, and it's kind of like puzzle solving.
Yeah.
Chess, but more strangling.
Yeah,
it's
that's
awesome.
right. And you have been doing it relentlessly, I think, for probably, 5 or 6 years?
Yeah.
Is it about that?
Yeah. There's a term called sandbagging in jiu-jitsu. If you can imagine, like, you go, oh, no, I'm only a white belt. But you've been doing it for a while, and then you get a bunch of sandbags, and it makes it kind of heavier than it is.
Yeah, right.
I'm saying that, I just got my blue belt. That's a cool achievement.
Congratulations, mate. But is it sort of like when you play golf? These guys play a lot of golf, and do you just sort of hold on to your terrible handicap and stay at white belt, even though your skills are much higher?
Kind of.
So you can keep on smashing people.
Kind of, and then it's also like everyone else is younger and stronger than you too. So
Yeah.
you just kind of, I'm just an old hobbyist.
Well, mate, just on that front, I mean, talking of looking really good, I mean, I get to look at Mogie every day. I mean, talk
He's
about
ripped,
working out. He is ripped, man. I'm talking six-pack. I'm talking... his gutters, mate, are something to behold.
His gutters?
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I mean, I'm turned on every time I do this show. But listen, it's called Warren's Vortex.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I think it was today I was reading something along the lines of, this is going to be the next big hit, mate, after Wellington Paranormal, which I thought was all right. But they were talking about how this has got all the recipes for success. Tell us a little bit about it.
It's a fun show about a dad and daughter, but it's like a kind of light-hearted satirical look at dystopian multiverse kind of vibes. Got how like the whole multiversal kind of portal, Rick and Morty.
I was going to say,
kind of think of
Rick
like
and
Quantum
Morty,
Leap.
everything, everywhere, all at once. That kind
Doctor
of
Who.
vibe.
That's right. I watched the first episode last night, and I loved it. Thank God, because I knew you were coming in today. I hate having to lie to your face. I'll do it, but I don't like it.
Yes.
And it's really good, and it's about a family that are living down in Wellington. There's a portal that's opened up in the garage, and Warren, which is Maaka's character, just uses it to throw his grass clippings into.
Which is handy.
Gets rid of all his grass clippings. And then the daughter discovers it, and she jumps into it, and Maaka has to follow her. So everybody that exists in his family unit and his next-door neighbours, they all appear in these parallel universes, but their characters are slightly different. The year is slightly different. It's a great cast as well, eh?
It's so fun, man. They're like the A-team. You got Millen
Beard. Yep.
He's
Colin
all right.
Holloway, Sophie Hamilton, Kate
Yes.
Kovai, Milo Cawthorne, and Mayan Mehta, and this lovely young fella called Tino Rawe Hawkins. You got to keep an eye out for him.
Okay.
He's still at drum school, but yeah, he's
And Jeanette MacDonald shows
Jeanette
up
MacDonald.
as well.
legend.
Oh, the legend.
Yeah.
Who was also, I understand that you guys got her on because she was in Jason my show, Talkback, which really made her a star, eh? Mark has never heard of that show.
It resurrected her career.
It really
Mackie.
did.
But we'll hold it there. We'll come back with more chat.
Yeah, we'll go to a tune. This is from the Foo Fighters, man. Love Dies Young.
Yeah.
How good.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Foo Fighters here on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. We have actor Maaka Pohatu with us, who's starring in the new show. What's it called? Warren's Vortex.
Warren's Vortex.
Yeah.
And that's out on TVNZ Plus as of last night. It's also going to be on linear television every Sunday night at 7, Maaka, is that correct? Mm-hmm. Now, the interesting thing about this, the rough storyline is you live in Wellington with your daughter, and in your garden shed is a vortex that you've just been tipping grass clippings into. You go into the vortex, it unlocks parallel universes and stuff. And watching Rick and Morty do this, like a few years ago, there is an never-ending amount of storylines and things you can do with the whole vortex to different universes thing, right?
Yep.
That's almost overwhelming because, it's infinite possibilities, and you just unlock this way to go and do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah, man.
Like, as a writer and even being a part of it, isn't that like the most daunting, ridiculous thing ever?
It just means that you get to bring back characters that might have died, or you go.
Really?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Nah, you look at the whole Marvel thing too. They're like, oh, we're just never-ending bank.
Well, look at that hugely successful show that Apple brought out, Time Bandits. That you and I were just in, and that was a similar thing where they were travelling through time there, Keyzie, a time portal, and sadly we won't get to see any more of that, will we?
No,
but we've got Warren's Vortex instead.
Yeah.
Well, because, Maaka, you actually worked on Wellington Paranormal with Mike and with Jase a little bit as well. What was your experience working with Mike?
Hard to keep a straight face, man.
Yeah.
I was the king of corpsing, what they call acting.
Yeah.
It's like when the scene falls apart because you're too busy laughing.
Yeah, that's
your face
right.
off.
And you were the only trained actor on the show.
But working on Warren's, it gave me. I texted you. You and Karen to go, mate. It's different. It's a whole another thing, like being at number one on the call sheet, which is
Right, because I've heard about this. So the call sheet comes out, and if you are number one on the call sheet, it's basically that you are the lead actor in the
that's
entire
right.
production.
Yeah.
And so now that you are number one, do you find it hard to, you have to not corpse and not crack up and,
Oh no, it's not that. It was still the vibe on set was still like fun. It allowed for corpsing and all of that kind of stuff. But it just means that you're in all the setups all day, every day.
Yeah.
I see.
And it's a new kind of stamina you got to have, and
Yeah,
you got to
that's
be on.
right.
You got to be
Yeah, so with Paranormal, Maaka and Tom Sainsbury, they'd be on. It was sort of 4 leads, but they'd be on sort of maybe 1 or 2 days a week.
Yeah.
But still getting paid more than us.
Because they were back at the police station, right?
Yeah, that's right. And we were out in the field.
And so you, if you crack up during a police station scene, it's fine. But you, Mike, and Karen as well, you're in pretty much every single scene all day, every day.
Every night.
Wow.
All night.
I've never thought about
I
it.
actually got a few texts talking about text Maaka and about some of the people you were acting with, and they said you fair strutted into the studio when you were made number one.
Yes, they said you had a T-shirt with number one
You
one.
had like number 1 on your
It
T-shirt.
said numero uno.
And if anyone talked to you, just were like, shut it!
Yeah, man.
That you got a beer delivered at 5 o'clock every day on set.
That's correct.
That you had a different kind of menu from the rest of the cast. Is that all true, man? Is that what happens when you're number 1?
Yeah, man. You got to keep people on their toes. You got to make them
cool.
give them a healthy dose of fear of you.
Yeah.
Just be just license to be a diva. You know?
Take their lines, If they've
Take
got
their
a funny
lines,
line, that's your line now,
Yeah.
Go have an aside with the director. Hey, can you just
Just pull him back a bit.
Yeah.
He's really outshining me here at the moment. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Maaka, it's obviously just come out on TVNZ Plus now. Warren's Vortex. We're 1 day into this thing, right? So have you managed to get a gauge at all as to how people are feeling about it?
Yeah, real positive. People are loving it. It's a family show. Initially, we were kind of like, Sunday, that's a weird time slot,
Right.
But it's it's winter right now, and everyone's home. Not not really
I think
out,
Sunday at 7. I think
great.
Sunday at 7 is really
great.
good. It's not 8. You start aging out some of the kids because of the time slot. But it's like the Mighty Boosh out of the UK. It's like Doctor Who, but it doesn't have that scary vibe. But it was super silly, some real laugh out loud moments. There's some crack up stuff in there. Paul Yates, who produced Wellington Paranormal, also produces this. Nick Ward, who was a writer across all seasons, Wellington Paranormal, one of the most prolific writers in New Zealand. So it's a top team, right across the board. It's really, really good.
And I've got to say, actually, Sunday at 7's a perfect time.
Yeah.
You got all your people that have had a big weekend, that's chilling out on a Sunday night. You know what I mean? Like Mogi and Keyzie.
Wow,
they're just lying on their couches, having a sausage roll. And
the issue you've got is Country Calendar on TV1.
Oh, that's tough competition.
You know what I mean? That's the issue you've got there. But that's the most watched TV show, I think, in New Zealand.
Yeah, it is.
And that's the time slot. So it's obviously the best time slot to have.
It's amazing you're leaving Dog Squad out of there, Keyzie.
I've never heard of it.
Well, Maaka, all the best, mate. For how many episodes are we talking in the first season?
6.
Yeah, beautiful.
6 episodes, all available now on TVNZ Plus, and it's on every single Sunday, 7 p.m. on linear TV as well.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, Maaka Pohatu.
It is. Thanks for having me.
Good on you, mate.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Incubus there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon.
Hey fellas, this Friday is Daffodil Day, and Radio Hauraki has teamed up with ANZ to support the 1 in 3 Kiwis affected by cancer. We'll be taking donations all day, and we're doing this through the Hauraki Ping Pong Championship. So it's an entire day of people playing ping pong against one another.
Pang pang.
Ping pong.
Oh.
Or table tennis.
Oh, yeah.
Or pang pang. You can show your support right now by texting donate to 3493, an instant $3 donation to the Cancer Society. You can also tune into the ANZ donation station live on iHeartRadio this Friday from 7 a.m, a full day of guests and performances, and pang pang as well.
Pang pang.
3493.
3493,
Great stuff, Keyzie. Now listen, coming up after 6, we've got a bit of rugby union chat.
We do.
I'm going to stick the boot in. I'm
Yeah.
over it. Also, I believe we've got some advice to give out.
We certainly do, Jace. If you need advice ever, meet PattyNip69 at gmail.com. You get an instant $50 Reburger voucher, so do get in touch.
Beautiful.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jace, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Sure is. God, I hope you're having a great Monday afternoon. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Beef, right? Get this.
Yeah.
Beef.
Yes.
Chicken,
Uh-huh.
vegan stuff,
Yeah.
and vegetarian options as well. Reburger is redefining the norm. Did you know that?
It is redefining the norm, man. Absolutely it is. I went along there last night, as I've said, delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious.
It was good, eh?
Can't complain.
I've got to go to Reburger again. I haven't been in a while.
Has been a while for you.
Yeah, but now that we're plugging them so much, I've got this thing now where I kind of... And is it snobby of me to think this? I feel like I should get free Reburger.
Well, not free
all
every
the time.
time.
No, just like...
Just a free.
I
We're partners.
I haven't got a voucher. I
We're
haven't had
partners.
anything.
We're partners.
Yeah, man.
I feel like it's a pretty entitled thing to say.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well-
I'm entitled because they're, our sponsors, that I should get free stuff.
No, it's just
And
that-
I find it sickening.
We have plugged the arse off it, and I love Reburger. In fact, I was the one who made it all happen.
I went in there
That's
last night, and I was also wearing my famous Hauraki jacket.
Oh, were you?
Nobody knew me from Adam.
Did you say backbone?
Backbone.
Nothing?
Nothing.
What?
Yeah, what's the other one I say? Sauce chicken.
Nothing. Wait, so you had your Hauraki shirt on and you yelled sauce chicken and no one said anything?
No one knew anything.
I find that hard to believe.
But it's a different kind of a setup in there as well because it's so fast, you see, how they serve you. There's no people there. You just do it on screens.
Yeah, right, okay.
That is so weird because when I go into Reburger, I always go in a disguise so that they don't give me free stuff, but they get me every time. Old Hoyte J. There you go, mate, on the house. Wink, wink, pat
So
on
what's
the
your
arse.
disguise? Something you wouldn't normally wear? So like nice clothes?
Like a fake big nose.
Big nose.
And glasses.
Wow. Just sort of
And
about
a fake
5'8".
moustache. You know, I'm about 5'8". You know what I mean? Something like that.
But hey, check out Reburger though. Best burgers in the Southern Hemisphere.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Pink Floyd there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday evening. Let's talk rugby union.
Crouch, touch, pause, engage.
Rugby Union Chat with Hoyte J.
Yes, indeed, in the Rugby Championship continued, fellas, with the All Blacks facing off against Argentina for the second time. There was a lot of thoughts. The general consensus were that the All Blacks were going to dominate and take out the 2-0 win over in Argentina, which isn't an easy ask. They're hard to beat in their home turf.
They've been easy to beat over the entire history. But
yes, but they are difficult to beat. And, you know, I've banged on about this a little bit. There was much heralding of Razor as the new All Black coach, that there was going to be this new era of All Black rugby because he's so amazing, that we were going to blow the rest of the world away, and I am yet to see any evidence of it.
What do you think we should do? Get rid of him?
No, not get rid of him, but he's certainly not the blazing star that we thought he was going to be.
Well, I think the fact that he has won 8 consecutive super titles with the Crusaders, or whatever it was, 7, 8 or 9, suggests that he is a very, very good coach.
He is a very good coach.
Undeniably the only person for the job. If it's going to take a bit longer for them to get it right, I would like them to be playing well. You know what I'd really love? I'd like to see them improving every week.
Yes.
That would be nice.
You know what I
haven't
love?
seen that at all, but you just got to get him behind it. Yeah, I think comparatively, if it was Ian Foster at the same time, he'd be getting drawn and quartered by this point.
He was drawn and quartered his entire coaching
So I
career.
agree, but there's no point bagging him. We just got to get him behind, hope for the best, and then if we have to, we'll get rid of him later.
Do you think, all right, question time, do you think at this point of this year, the All Blacks are better than the All Blacks were at this point last year?
I can't remember what happened last year.
I don't think they are either. I think they're the same.
And to your point, Muggy, you know what? You want to see them improving. What I also want to see is some kind of game plan. I don't see a game plan. The interesting thing about this last Test match, we didn't take one single bomb the entire match.
We didn't catch it.
We got dominated in the air every time they kicked. We either knocked it on or they got the ball back. It was a disgrace. So it is really frustrating.
It is because there's a huge amount of talent in that team. There is a huge amount of talent.
But 2027 is the Rugby World Cup, right? That's still a fair way away.
It is, that's right. There's a couple of years to go there. Plenty of water to... Hey, who knows what? Everything's up in the air, Jase. Can I just put it to you that way?
Yeah,
it's
sure
a long
you
way
can.
off, man.
Of course, the Australians upset the South Africans in their first Test match over in Cape Town, I think it was, and that was a huge upset.
It was.
And everyone went, well, there's no way they're going to do that again because the Springboks were fuming.
That's right.
But they actually gave them another really good run. The Boks, I think, ran away with it. They won in the end, but it was a tough, tense battle, which means that, you know, we can't write the Australians off by any means for this championship.
Right. So they only got there in the last couple of minutes, ultimately winning 30-22. It was the Australians kicking that let them down. There was 3 tries apiece.
Yes.
So it's great signs for Australia, and I really am thrilled that they're getting better, to be honest with you, because the more even the better. Like, I don't enjoy watching the All Blacks win every single week. I'd rather watch good rugby. The problem that we've got at the moment is it's not good rugby.
No.
Like, they're dull as. There's so many rules. People getting yellow carded left, right and centre for ridiculous things. I grew up loving rugby union. It is the international game. I cannot be more clear. It is shit. It is so hard to watch. I am it is a huge effort for me to sit through those games because it's completely not entertaining. Now, on the flip side of that, I watched Waikato play against Taranaki.
The old NPC.
For the NPC, Ranfurly Shield, brilliant, goes down to the last couple of minutes. Great rugby. Thoroughly enjoyed that. It's just international rugby is a different beast.
Heaps of tries. You know what I mean? In the domestic cup, heaps of tries.
Love the NPC.
It's free flowing. It's fantastic.
The ref stays out of it more. You don't, and more importantly, the third umpire stays out of it. So you're not getting dragged back 5 minutes to look at something. Somebody doesn't put their hand out to tackle someone. Someone passes a ball into it. They get chucked in the bin for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's massively overregulated.
Also, the Women's Rugby World Cup, which is officially underway. The Black Ferns absolutely cruising to their first win.
Against Spain, was it?
They took down Spain 54-8.
Yeah, they weren't happy with that though, but good victory for the ladies.
Yeah.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Super Jesus there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. Now listen up, New Zealand. Do you need stuff doing around the house? Maybe a new fence? Maybe a lick of paint on your interior or exterior? Maybe you need your letterbox fixed? Well, I've got great news for you.
Yeah, what is it, Jase?
Our mates at Hire a Hubby are back, fellas, and they want to help you out with all those chores around the house.
Mogi, have you ever hired a hubby?
No.
Neither.
Have you?
Nah, but I've been involved with them, though. And
hubbies, yeah.
What?
I have.
Really?
Yes, I have.
What was the job?
It was putting up jib in my room.
Really? Oh!
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to hire a hubby tomorrow because I need to sort the door out at my office.
Toilet door?
Toilet door, because it's made out of MDF rather than wood.
Oh, so you can't...
So the screws just, once they come out, you're buggered. They're poked.
Yes.
So you got to fill it up with an epoxy or something like that, waiting for it to harden, drill it out. I don't have time for that, even though I'd find it really easy to do. So I'm going to hire a hubby, and I'm going to get a cat or her to come around and sort it out.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know how I go. How about that?
Yeah, good, because that door's only been broken for like a year, so it'd be nice to get it
fixed. Broken and then repaired, broken and then repaired, broken and then repaired. But then a mate pointed out to me, it's MDF, you bugger.
Yeah, right, okay.
If it was a her, wouldn't it be hire a wife?
Well, no. Well, this is the thing. What kind of marriage are we talking about here? Oftentimes, if you're in a gay relationship, Jase, they might refer to each other as hubbies.
Right, okay.
Nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah,
what are you saying? There's something wrong with that?
No, not at all,
Very
man.
defensive, man. Holy hell.
I tell you what, there's nothing wrong with. That's using a hire a hubby to fix all your odd jobs. And even better at the moment, at hauraki.co.nz, you can enter a competition. We've extended it an extra couple of days because people were keen. You can enter a competition. Go to hauraki.co.nz. Tell us what needs doing around your place.
Yeah, doing.
Not only will you get Hire a Hubby to come around for free and do that work, but also old Keyzie, Mogi, and Hoyte J from the Big Show will come and help you with it as well, which is even better.
Oh, man, you're going to love it.
Yeah. hauraki.co.nz. Get in there. Tell us what needs doing. For example, fellas, Jordan from Hamilton, all right?
Yeah.
Can I please get Mike and those long arms of his to fix the roof in my bathroom? The paint is peeling and it needs a new waterproof sealer.
Oh, my gosh.
You can do that?
I could do that easy.
Also,
I'll have a shocker, but I can still do it.
Yeah.
I could squirt some stuff up there.
What would you squirt up there?
Some epoxy resin.
You just are you copying the word poxy because you heard Mogi say it earlier?
Maybe.
Yeah. Oh, you also need to install a fan, Jordan, man. That'll help. G'day, fellas. This is from Brittany in Auckland. I need a hand clearing out the full storage room and helping us put it into our skip that we've hired. It's amazing how much junk you accumulate. So we don't even have to do any renovating for that.
Can I just tell you that at the moment from when I said I'm getting Hire a Hub tomorrow until now, so what's that been, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
I have sent an inquiry off.
Wow.
I've sent an inquiry off. That is unbelievable.
That's quick.
So that's done. They're going to get back in touch with me and they'll be on to it tomorrow.
How good,
How
man.
good's that?
What's the website?
It is hireahubby.co.nz.
That's right. There's also an extra page up there. If you've got the skills and you'd like to be your own boss and you think that running a Hire a Hubby franchise could be for you, go to the website, check out the page.
Yeah, and you know what you click on, Keyzie?
What's that, man?
Own a business.
Own a business.
Yeah, that's
there you
the one.
go. There you go. Also, if you want that opportunity for us to come around and fix something at your house, head to hauraki.co.nz and tell us what's wrong. Do you like Aerosmith, fellas?
Oh, God.
Hell yes.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Tame Impala there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday evening. Let's give out some much-needed advice. Big Patty Lips 69.
And you know gmail.com.
Get in
touch
fellas.
with the fellas. meetpattynip69@gmail.com is a real email address. Reach out, 100% anonymous. We want your advice questions, and if we read it out on the radio /poddy, you get yourself a $50 Reburger voucher. This one comes in from anonymous, fellas. G'day, fellas. I hope you're well and not feeling nauseous from Hoyte Jizz hotboxing the studio with his vape clouds. I am actually, started doing it again.
Yeah.
I need some advice. I listen to the podcast while I do my very vanilla corporate job. The problem is I often have a little laugh to myself and get asked, what's so funny?
Yeah, what's so funny?
Usually I would dismiss the question, but one day I decided to be open and honest. This led to me trying to explain to my boss, who is 20 years older than I am, what Shagger's back was and how it occurs. It's safe to say I was met with a face of disgust, disappointment, and despair. How would you fellas approach this? Cheers, Anonymous. It's a tough one.
I don't recall us talking about Shagger's back. I mean, I suffer from it.
Well, that's the thing. I don't recall us talking about it. No, I recall you talking about it. But you've had that affliction for years, though.
Yeah, it's just been a constant all my life. It's none of his business, quite frankly. I wouldn't bother.
Right.
Tell him to mind his beeswax.
Yeah, what he listens to in his personal time.
At work.
At work. It's not personal time.
Wow,
is his business.
But also, you could see how
the other guy's business.
You can see how, like, if you're sitting in an office, it's quiet, everyone's working, and one guy keeps like,
yeah.
You know, you want to be like, oh man, what's this guy?
Well, what's so funny, man? Share the joke.
Yeah,
and I get that, but you just have to say, you know,
had to be there.
Had to be there because apparently he's been not telling the guy what the thing is for ages, and then all of a sudden he decided to share it.
Yeah.
So you just go back to not sharing it.
Yeah, right, okay.
Or he could say something about meat patty nips. The guy get that. Or he could tell him about this new giveaway that we're doing. Crank the hog.
Totally, yeah. That's a good way to crowbar that promo. And that's a good idea.
I have a similar experience when I'm trying to explain to my daughters my Spotify. And they're like, why do you listen to that? And I have to explain.
And when you start, that you like to ruin the throbber every Friday.
And like when you try to explain something, you're already fighting a lost war.
Thanks, man.
And particularly with humour, if you're explaining humour, just cut your arm off right now.
That's right. You can play it back.
I was going to say play it, mate, or recommend the podcast.
Yeah, subscribe and share.
Yeah.
5 stars, give us a review.
I'd say that. So that's what you should do is recommend the podcast, all the radio show, 4 till 7 weekdays, Radio Hauraki. Get them to subscribe, auto-download, leave a 5-star review.
Yes.
And then get in touch, meetpattynip69@gmail.com if they need advice.
Exactly right, man.
That is great advice.
That's really good from you. That's the best advice you've ever given.
That is awesome, Keyzie.
Thanks, fella. Can I have a Reburger voucher?
Keyzie.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Do you guys want me to try and... Like, because we're just randomly ending the show with this music now. Because
I don't mind it.
I don't mind it either. Do you mind it, Mogi?
I can live with it.
Because we had that
not great.
end of show music that we used for years, and it's just disappeared.
Yeah.
And now I've just...
But I think it's all good because Toddy's sorting out our new...
Aussie.
Yeah. He's on it. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Now listen, Mogi, after your big weekend, you said you'll be right as rain tomorrow.
Yeah.
What are you going to do tonight that just finishes it off for you, puts a full stop on it, and makes you feel good?
It depends what the dinner is, man.
Oh, that's true.
What's on the dinner, man?
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be a matter of getting home and finding out. Sadly, but we had takeaways last night. You see, we had Reburger last night, so I don't really want Reburger tonight. Nothing impersonal, Reburger. But I also don't really want takeaway. So we'll see what we've got. Because I had a look in the fridge and there was nothing in there. So.
See, you're very different to Jason and I, where we both like to know what we're coming home to. Because I like to picture dinner.
Right.
But you like
doesn't bother me.
You don't care, yeah.
No.
Speaking of which, what are you having, Keyzie?
Tonight we're making Big Mac tacos.
The thing is,
nice,
Keyzie,
I like those.
If I hear what I'm getting now, then my wife won't be able to see the disappointment on my face.
Right.
If I come home and I go, "What's for dinner?" and she tells me, then she gets to see me and how gutted I am live.
Yeah, right. And that's what is. Yeah, okay.
That drives. That's my motivation.
Yeah.
I wanted to have those tacos the other night, Keyzie, and my wife was like, I'm not really a big fan of those.
Oh, really?
And then she said to my daughter, do you like those those tacos? And she said, no, not really.
Really?
So that's it, done and dusted. And what we are having tonight is a delicious Hoyte J carrot and pumpkin soup. It's the best ever. A1.
Sounds terrible.
Hoyte J, best in the world, A1.
And the reason we're doing that, Mogi, is because we had takeaways last night and we had a debacle, as I discussed in my excellent story at 5 over the weekend food.
Yeah.
And I just felt we needed something healthy with vegetables and ginger and garlic. So I made a nice hot pot of delicious veggie soup.
If you want to hear Hoyte J's great yarn from the batch at the weekend, make sure at 7:30 tonight you download the Hauraki Big Show Best of podcast.
Yeah.
It's an all-time listen.
We're going to make it, we'll probably turn it into a video.
Yeah, we'll turn it into a
Put
video.
it on Instagram.
We'll put a lot of budget behind that so that it goes international because
Why
we
wouldn't you?
need people to hear the story.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you?
So good.
Hey, now listen, the fella's going to be in top form tomorrow. Mogi's going to be 100%.
Yeah.
Keezie's
80.
ear is going to be so much better.
Yeah.
And I'll be my normal ace self. So you tune into the Instagram, tune into the podcast, tune into the radio show. Until tomorrow, see you later.